A former Wake County teacher is now a convicted rapist, sentenced to spend more than 120 years in prison. A jury found 37-year-old Joshua Becker guilty for a rape that happened near Glenwood South in 2022. WRAL's Sean Gallagher joins us now live in Raleigh after hearing from the victim in this case. Sean.
Yeah, Deb, it's been 2.5 years since that victim was walking on this stretch of Glenwood Avenue when a man that she didn't know jumped out and attacked her. Those physical injuries she got, yes, they have healed in that time, but it's the emotional injuries she has that will never go away. Joshua Becker looks plenty different than he did 2.5 years ago, but the familiar Wake County orange and white jumpsuit will remain the same for the rest of his life.
She will never be free from that night, neither will you.
Judge Graham Shirley did not hold back in sentencing Becker.
You were a predator. You stalked and you lay in wait to attack like an animal.
The victim's injuries even taking Shirley by surprise.
I've never seen anything like that before. I've seen rapes before, but I've never seen anything like that before.
The victim spoke today saying, "I thought I was going to die," and told Judge Shirley, "I screamed, begged for my life, pleaded for my life," and he continued.
All the Google search away from being nothing but a monster.
For nearly an hour, Becker spoke to the court, blaming this on a night of drinking with a cousin, spending less than 5 minutes apologizing to the victim.
I know none of this changes anything, but I hope knowing who I was before I wrecked your life, the things I tried to do after, and how much this has and will always affect every day of my life, give some context to how incredibly sorry I am.
Becker was an elementary school teacher, spending time at Holly Ridge and Buckhorn Creek elementary schools. He left those positions before this incident happened, but it doesn't paint the truest picture of Becker.
Behind her in a chokehold, dragging her down kind of the sidewalk and then down into a wooded area right off of the sidewalk.
After raping the victim, the district attorney says Becker kissed her on the head and told her, "Kiss on the forehead, good night." And just a few hours later, at home with his wife,
And he leaned over and said, and kissed her on the forehead and said, "Kiss on the forehead, good night."
Now, Becker's sentence will be anywhere from 120 years all the way up to 174 years. His attorney would not talk to us after the hearing, but during those proceedings did tell the judge that they plan on appealing this sentence. Sean Gallagher, WRAL News in Raleigh.